Hi everyone, so today I'm doing a makeup look that I actually have just been wearing recently. It's kind of spring themed, it's nice and light as well, it's not too heavy for spring, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start showing you what it is. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so just to start off, I'm going to be using my Gosh Exceptional Wear foundation, and this is the colour 14 Sand. I'm just putting a little bit of that on the back of my hand. And I'm going to be using my stippling brush from Real Techniques to just blend that into my skin. And if you're wondering why I'm not looking at the camera, there's a mirror behind me. If you watch Bad as Rad, then that means that that's something that beauty gurus shouldn't do. I apologise for looking in the mirror. I know the light's making me look really washed out because I guess just the lighting. I'm trying to use what's left of the natural light because it's going to give me a better finish. So I'm just putting that all over the skin. I'm using 14 because it does give me a bit of a warmer glow. Not that you can tell on here. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is just start by priming the eyes. I'm using Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is just the little one that you get in the Naked palette. I'm just going to put that all over the eyes. This doesn't seem to pick up as much product as the big one. For some reason I have to always dip it in twice. I'm just going to use my little finger to blend that out. My ring finger. And underneath the eye as well. Then I'm going to be taking the colour Sin from my Naked palette. And I'm going to be using this with just the brush that comes with the Naked palette. And we're going to be putting this over like 2/3 of the eye. So not to more than halfway. Okay, so when that's done, we're going to move on to a bit of a brighter colour now. We're going to be using Grifter, which is also from Urban Decay, and this is from the Ammo palette, which looks like this, if you're not aware of it. I've had this for ages, but yeah, it looks like that. I'm just going to be using a base shadow brush, which is also by Real Techniques, and taking that on the brush just very lightly, tapping it off onto the hand, any excess, and then just placing that over this half of the eye, but not going too low, so we're going to be keeping it towards the crease. And then we're going to be taking another colour from the same Ammo palette, and this is called Last Call. This is really pretty, like mauve pink kind of colour. It's kind of like a dark colour, and I'm going to be taking that on the other side of this brush very, very lightly and just bringing that through the crease, just to add more colour and depth. Then I'm going to be taking a blending brush, and this is by Lauren Luke. I've just got these recently and I really like them. This is similar to a MAC 217 but way cheaper. And we're just going to blend all those colours together. And just make sure there's no harsh lines as well. Okay. Now that's done, I'm just going to go ahead and line my eyes. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Gel Eye Studio Lasting Gel Liner, which just looks like this. It's just a black gel liner, but anyone will do. So we're just kind of keeping it just to a normal black line, nothing too dramatic. So I was originally, when I first did this look, I was originally just going to line my eyes black, but I realised it was too intense for the look and I wanted to keep it a bit lighter. So what I've done instead, I've taken my Barry M Super Soft Eye Crayon, and this is in shade number 10, but it's just a really, oops, it's not my, but it's just like a really soft, like bluishy lilac-y colour. It's not like true purple, but I'm going to be putting that all over the waterline of my eye. What I really like about this is that it adds just a pop of colour to the eye. You've already got like the pink and the purple going on up here, but it just adds a bit of another dimension, which I really like. And also, with you not using black eyeliner, it's not going to be too intense either. And then what I ended up doing as well, just to give a slightly different edge to it, and different like block colouring is in this season, so what I decided to do is take my Bourjois Paris Metallics eyeliner, and this is waterproof as well, but it's in the colour blue clinquant. I can't speak French, but it's like that, and I'm just going to literally put this in the last third of the eye, the outer third. Not too much, but it just kind of makes the look really pop, which is what I really like. So just a little bit of more colour. Then I'm going to be taking my mascara, and I'm using my Clinique High Impact Mascara. I love this mascara, it's great. And for this look, because the bottom waterline is quite intense anyway, and I really want those colours to show through, I've got quite long lashes on the bottom of my eyes, so I'm not going to take away from the colour by adding mascara, so I'm going to leave it blank, but that's completely up to you, that's a personal preference. Then I'm going to be taking some of my bronzer, and this is by Rimmel, and this is, I can't remember what this is called, natural bronzer, but it's got SPF 15 in apparently. Don't know how that works with like a powder, but never mind. It's always good to wear sunscreen underneath, even though it's practically night time by now, so pretty much like that. And just anywhere that your face would normally catch the sun, because we are going into spring now, so it is good to have a bit of a colour. Okay, so I'm just taking my Collection 2000 concealer, and this is in number 2, but I'm just going to dab a little bit of that underneath each eye. And I've got some discoloration just like towards the corner of my eye, so I'm just going to pop some there as well. And then I've got a couple of blemishes around my nose at the moment, so make sure I get them. Now you can blend this in with your fingers, but I like to use my Deluxe Crease Brush, which is also by Real Techniques, and it's a really good way of just making sure that you get into, making sure you get every little corner for your concealer. It's good if you're a bit heavy-handed like I am as well. Okay, then I'm going to move on to blush, which is, I'm using my Topshop blush, which I use all the time. If you've watched my videos before, you'll know that I use this all the time. This is High Five, and I don't know what they do with their blushes for Topshop, but I used to buy Flush, and that I couldn't get that, and then I got High Five, and now they are selling Flush again, so I don't know. But these are really great. They're only £6 and they're just fabulous cream blushes, and it's because it's a spring look, you want to look a bit more dewy than having powder, so I do like spring cream blushes. And again, I'm just using my stippling brush, and I'm putting this on the my cheekbones rather than the apples of my cheeks. I prefer that kind of look. And just bringing any excess onto the apples of my cheeks, but I don't want to look flushed, I just want to look like I have a bit of colour. There we go. And then I have my Benefit High Beam highlighter. So I'm just going to be putting that underneath my eyebrows and on my cheekbones. I'm blending that out with my ring finger. Again, I guess, as I said, it's a spring look, so we want to look really dewy and fresh face for spring. Okay. Then, the final touch, I'm going to be using my Revlon lip butter, and this is in the colour Cotton Candy. This is the only one I have, actually. I haven't been able to get my hands on any of the colours I wanted. But I think this really works well with the look, because it's kind of got lilac-y undertones. Okay, so that's the finished look. I realised I've lost light while doing this video. I kind of did this a bit later than what I was going to originally. So yeah, you might not be able to see it properly. So this is the finished look. Yeah, so I'm sorry I was losing light there at the end. But hopefully you can kind of see all the colours on the eyes and things like that. I think it's a really pretty look for spring, and also it's really quite easy to do. I literally was just playing around yesterday and it just came to me. So yeah, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that. I'm sorry about the ending, it's a bit weird, but let me know what you think, and I'll set a photo at the end as well so you can just see what it's like. But I'll see you guys all very soon. Bye!